Peace, Assalamu alaikum, salam, which means peace. We are 75 days away from Ramadan, and it has been a very interesting past year because everyone who is faithful, some sort of faith, has had trouble congregating. And I know that that has tested a lot of people's faith because Muslims, have Friday for Jummah, Jews have Saturday for their Sabbath, and Christians typically will congregate on Sunday. And it's been tough because you look to your community to help you solidify your faith and strengthen your faith. And we serve, as believers, we are supposed to serve as reminders to one another of what we're here for, our purpose, which is to serve the Almighty. And so we've missed a year of congregating. And one thing that is wonderful about Islam is that, there's no intervention. So there's no, confessions to a priest. There's no, being that comes in between you and the Almighty, as far as just being able to pray and things like that. Of course, you can pray for other people. Of course, you can, ask, the Almighty for His mercy and ask to help each other. But there's no, like Catholicism where you have to confess to somebody who's, technically, I guess, intervenes for you. And so I say this to say that Ramadan is in 75 days. And part of one of my goals is I pray, but I do not do like the formal prayers. And so I would like to be able to get up early and wake up before the sunrise to begin prayer. And in addition to a number of things, as far as this process of refining myself and becoming a better person, a better human being, a more disciplined person, a more focused person. And I want to invite everyone, not just the Muslims, but I want to invite the Christians, the Jews, every believer to join us this year for this sacred fast. It is a 30-day fast. It goes from April 11th until May 12th, I believe, or either, I might have that backwards. It might be April 12th until May 11th. But it's all the information is online. All of the prayer times are online. And what it's going to do, it's going to strengthen your faith. It's going to strengthen your self-discipline. The idea of fasting is, it's miraculous. Check out my article about it on saygrace.com. You're fasting from the time that the sun rises until the time that the sun sets. So it's advised that you get as much water in as possible before the sun rises. And we're so blessed because this year it's not during the summertime, which is probably the hardest time because the days are very long and the sun is really hot. And so you're parched throughout the day. But this year it is going to be in the nice, crisp, kind of cool, but still perfect temperature spring. And so going into May. And so I invite everyone right now. I would tell you what happened the first time I fasted, but it's such a sacred story that I got to keep it in. When I tell you I've never experienced such miracles, it solidified my faith. I'll put it this way. If you ever questioned, what this whole thing of life means, when you see the Almighty work in your life to that magnitude, like the blessing that I got, the miracle that showed up in my life, when I tell you it was diabolical. It's the biggest blessing I've ever had in my life. And so, it's not just worship is, of course, something that we do to honor, the Almighty. Of course, we honor, the great, the divine for making us who we are and this blessing that we call life and all of these things. But really, it's for you. Because the power that is given to you by just self-discipline and willpower and the gifts and the miracles that can come into your life just by sacrificing something like food. I can't explain it to you. So I invite everybody to participate this year. And I'll close out with this. You know, we all know that it takes 30 days to gain a habit or shed a habit, or both simultaneously, whatever you want to do. And so I don't think that it is, without consideration that Ramadan is a 30-day, 1 month, 4 week fast. And that is the time for you to purge, the things that you want to get rid of, and gain the things that you do. And right now we're only 3-4 weeks into January, so it's still the new year, and it's time for us to really hone in on the goals that we've set for ourselves. How we want to move, the goals that we have business-wise. We always want to take in consideration mind, body, and soul. And the goals that we have, are we moving forward? Are we moving towards our goals? And so this is a really good time. We have 75 days right now for you to get into a certain mode. And then Ramadan is just going to set it off. When you are fasting, the clarity of your thoughts are even more profound, and your ideas, even your senses, without just having a ton of food inside of you and a ton of different things inside of you. Your senses are more keen. Your sense of smell and everything is just sharper. And so really I invite you to do this for, of course, the Almighty, but really you're doing this for yourself. And I will be continuously giving reminders throughout when Ramadan is coming. Look online for prayer times. Whether you're, like I said, Muslim or not, you can participate in Ramadan. And at the end of the fast, there's a big celebration at Eid, where we have lots of food and fun and all of that stuff. So I would like for everybody this year to participate in Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum. Salam. Peace.